Welcome to Diggin with Deej. We are on our way for a road trip north for the weekend. So I got about 2.5 hours more to go. We're gonna stop at a public access beach that's a little bit before our final destination. So I'll see you when we get there. We're driving through torrential rainstorms. Just drove out of another one. It's just sprinkling now. We're gonna have rain probably most of the weekend, but we'll make the best of it. Almost to our first beach. Going to the Singing Bridge. Ooh. And looks like there's been erosion here too. I can't even see the beach. Well, we'll see. Yeah, I would say there's been erosion here. Look at this. It's eroded out under this sidewalk. Wow. I may just have to go over and park on the other side over there. The place to park up on the other side. That's a singing bridge. It's a new bridge now. It doesn't sing anymore. Every time a car went over it, it'd make a singing noise years ago. Okay, we're gonna try this side of the bridge. Still very windy. It's odd. The wind's coming off the lake, but the storms are coming out of the west. And the lake's on the east. Ooh, steps. Very windy. I'm sorry if it's windy. Back to the wind.
Have you ever been on the other side before?
No. That's probably private property. We got a fossil. Giant fossil. Whoa! I'm gonna have to take my shoes off. Cool looking fossil. Lake Huron is known for their fossils. Yeah. You too. There's another fossil. Really rough waters. Put them in my pocket. I didn't bring my bag. The beach is so washed away. It's like half the size it was. This is got some little crinoids. Oh, that's got little crinoids in it. That's interesting. I don't know what that is, but it's interesting looking. I wonder how that would tumble. There's an interesting piece of quartz. It's got some inclusions in it. Let's walk over here. Oh, that is cool looking rock. Look at that. All swirled and stuff. It's too big though. I don't like rocks that big to tumble. The water really isn't that cold. It's cool, but it's not ice cold like it normally is this far north. And that's a big drop off right there. But I'm gonna look and see if I can see anything. What's that? Oh, granite. There's some colored quartz again. Oh. Piece of shell. Piece of clamshell. Another piece of clamshell right there. That's a cool chunk of chert. Looks like basalt and something else. It's a piece of chert. Gray. Looks like granite and something else. That's mudstone. Mudstone. Got some cracks in it. The only thing about quartz with cracks, it usually breaks when you're tumbling. That's a fossil. Several, like, shell fossils on it. Look at that. That's kind of cool looking. Big waves coming in. Gotta look fast. Right there. What's that? Nope. Fossil, but not real defined. Don't see any Petoskey stones yet. But with these this rough water here, should be bringing in some new rocks and uncovering some. Waves are so strong, they're washing the sand right out from underneath my feet. Still looking. It's got some pretty colors in it. Not bright and defined enough. Because whatever color it looks, however it looks wet, that's how it's going to look tumbled. So I prefer more bright defined colors. Oh, what is that? That's interesting. I don't know what it is. Caught my eye in the water though. Of course, just heard something, but I don't know what it was. Almost sounded like thunder, but I don't see any dark clouds. Big piece of quartz. That one almost looks purple. Kind of purpley gray. You know me and my love of purple. Still looking. Boy, that's got some pretty colors in it. Quartzite and granite, but not very much granite in this one. That's kind of pretty. What is that? Quartz with pink veining. Should have brought my bag. That looks like mudstone, but a different color. It's overcast, so it's not really good camera light, folks. I'm watching. Oh! I'm gonna get soaked here. Ouch! It's throwing big rocks against my ankles. That's how strong the waves are. Ugh. Get up on the sand. Let me look up here. It's interesting. Looks like chert and something else. No, don't see any Petoskey stones. Broken piece of chert. Don't see any. This is really something here. I don't know if I can walk over here or not. Let's see. And it looked places most people wouldn't look. Well, I'm sitting on a log now. I found some beach glass. Really worn down, thick chunk of beach glass. So I'm assuming that's 1800s glass. Having it be that thick. Super thick. And a fossil. Found another fossil. You see it? Pretty vibrant. Get it wet. Come on, Waze. There we go. Look at that. Quite a vibrant fossil there. Oh my. Look at that. Another monarch butterfly got killed on the edge of the water. Way far north of the last one I saw. There's a beautiful piece of chert. That is quartz that's banded with something else. I'm not sure what. It's pretty cool looking. Might tumble. Might be some good results tumbling on that one. Oh, soft sand. I should have got my water shoes out of the car. Before I leave. Whoop, what's that? Guess what, folks? A piece of Petoskey stone. It's only good on one side. Hey, they're here. You just gotta look hard for them. Well, I gotta follow that path up the hill and back to my car. Well, farewell for another hour, Lake Huron. Got about another hour to go. I just had to stop and get out of the car for a while. This place has changed a little bit. I have fond memories of smelt dipping here with my boy's dad years ago. Bring 2 buckets of smelt home. And you cut the bellies open with a pair of scissors and wipe the guts out with your thumb and wash them off. Pound them flat to butterfly them. Them were the good old days. We also had a restaurant in Fenton that we used to go to. It was a house restaurant. Restaurant in a house in the middle of a subdivision in Fenton. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Frank's Tavern. And they specialized in fish and chips and smelt. And they were there for many, many years. People would drive for hundreds of miles to get there. Back in the 1920s, fishermen would bring their catch of fresh fish to Frank's Tavern located on Lake Penema in Fenton, Michigan. Their catch would be cooked and served with fries and coleslaw. They were famous for their fish, smelt, and their fish sauce. Fessler's fish sauce is still available today. There were no reservations. It was first come, first serve, and people were lined around the building waiting to get in. Coming into Tawas. There's Lake Huron. There's the bay, Tawas Bay. We're still not to our destination. We got probably about 30 minutes to go. There's even road work all the way up here. one-lane road ahead. Oh my. Now these are homes right on the lake. Not so many resorts where I'm at right now, but all the way up, it's been mostly resorts and cabins. The second roadside park, which appears to have sand, maybe there's a beach. So let's see what we can find. Still very windy here. Well, I'm gonna jump down here. Hey, we got sand. Do we have rocks? Let's see. It looks like a very sandy beach. Let's see any rocks. No rocks. Lots of driftwood. No rocks. Bummer. Zebra mussels. These are zebra mussels. Little shells. They're dead zebra mussels. The bigger one. They are an invasive species of the Great Lakes. Oh, look at that! We got an army guy. Woohoo! Oh, this was a nice little stop. Get out and walk around.